What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to teach you how to clean a Glock 48. Alright, so this is my everyday carry. So the first thing you want to do, always eject the mag. A lot of people don't do it, and that's how accidents happen. So make sure you release the mag. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber. Nothing is in the chamber. Okay. Alright. On both sides of the Glock, you're going to see two little tabs. Pull them both down. After you cock back maybe half an inch, pull down, release, pull the trigger. Okay, now that's done. Take the spring out, push up on the barrel, and just place them all down. Alright, so if you're going to be doing everyday carrying with this gun, I do recommend that you clean it once a week, because you sweat a lot depending on the position. But me personally, I clean it once a week unless I'm going out shooting a lot. But with the price of ammo, that's a little bit trickier now. Alright, so after you have everything cleaned up, looked out of the way, alright, make sure you go through with your bristle or your brush. Get all the nasties out from the nooks and crannies. You don't have to do an extremely deep clean, but it won't hurt if you did. Sorry if you guys hear a lot of thundering in the background. I'm currently going through a good thunderstorm, but that don't stop me. Alright, that is that. Mag. Alright, so people have their own preferences on what you would use for gun oil, gun lube. Me personally, I like to go with the M Pro 7 Combat Proven. Personally, I just like it because it's less greasy, and to me, it helps get off the gook. Alright. Unravel. Oh shit, I did not know it came with two. Alright. So what you're gonna do, get the tip, just put a little bit down. See how it doesn't come out so greasy? It works amazing. And just start wiping down. Get into the nooks and crannies. Don't worry, I haven't cleaned the inside of the barrel yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. See, on just two pieces alone, you see how much dirt already came off? That is why I honestly like the military style gun food. It is amazing. A little bit more. New part. Last but not least, the spring. Spring is always the hardest part. Trying to get nice, perfect, shiny. Trying to make a party. Alright, that's done. I'm going to move the bristle out of the way. I'm going to put the old rag out of the way. Now what we're going to do is clean the inside of the barrel. Alright, you can use gun lube. You can use basically anything, but I like to go in dry so that way I know it's fine. You can, but it's not necessary. 1, 2, 3. Don't know if you can see it, but it's nice and shiny on the inside. Nice threads, ain't no gook buildup. Worked out pretty good. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do, get 1 or 2 of these pads. I normally always grab 1 because of how big it is. Fold it, put it onto whatever size tip that you can use for just cleaning the inside, make it nice and dry. There's 1. Same concept, go through it like once or twice, and then there's 2. See, not much came off. All the oil that was on the inside, all the powder, is now officially gone. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, it's not necessary, but I do like to do it, is run the 9mm padding on the inside. Only reason I don't like it is because it does give off the fluff. So right now I'm not going to do it because I haven't got a new one yet. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to get your new rag, and you're just going to start wiping down all the pieces of the gun. Make sure all the gook is off. Barrel. Spring. Now, make sure you clean in between each one of the spacers right here, because those will start getting moldy, and then depending on if there's any scratches on it, it will create rust, and the rust will actually degrade your firearm quick. Alright, now comes the funnest part. Alright, so at my local gun store, I actually found this called Breakthrough Cleaning Technology. This right here is absolutely fantastic. It has a needle nose, so you don't actually use more than what you actually want to use. So that's where it turns out the best. Alright, so a lot of people say lube it up, all this, that, and that, and this, but you don't have to. You only need to put it on to the parts where you can see a lot of metal to metal contact. So basically on the slide right here in the grooves, I put a little bit right here. I know some people don't, but I do. But that's where I like to put most of mine. And then right in here where the trigger is, I put a little bit to keep it, you know, nice and moist, well, lubed up. And then on the spring, I do a little bit. I don't do much, but I do some. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of oil. And all I'm gonna do, run it on the inside on both sides. A little bit right there. A little right there. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. A little bit where the spring goes. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit more. so that way I can actually add it to the spring. So you're not trying to cake it on there, you're just trying to make it where it stays nice and tight, but at the same time it's gonna stay unrusted. Alright, put a little bit right here. Now I'm gonna switch to this side, do a little bit. Alright, so that part is done. Now it's time to reassemble. So the black part of the spring always goes to the outside of the gun. So there's two notches. First notch and then the second notch. Go to the second notch because it's the one that's closer to the actual barrel, and that's how you keep it nice and secure. Alright, so that's that. Grab right here, put it in, and then all you have to do now, wipe off all the excess. Go through a couple of times. And now you are complete. I have a 10 round mag. They also have 15, and I believe there's one style of 20 round mags, but I have the 10 round because, I mean, for concealed carry, I don't like bulky guns. If you do, hey, congrats, I like it. But me, I like my 9mm. Wham bam, you are done. Alright guys, see you on the next one.